Hello, hi everybody, welcome. It's Rebecca Packard. Hello, Mr. Darcy. I'm here. I thank you so much for showing up every day. Welcome. It's a Wednesday, you guys. That's super moon, full moon, eclipse moon energy. Whoa, so intense. I hope you guys are staying grounded, focused, connected, utilizing your tools, utilizing your oils, your crystals, whatever it is that you use to stay in momentum in this space, to stay grounded, to stay focused, to stay connected. I hope you're leaning on your tools, leaning on your tribe, and utilizing that space. Today we're going to do our 4-minute meditation. We're going to focus on peace, and we're super excited because with the eclipse and everything, this is going to magnify our energy to the max. It's going to be amazing. And then we'll chat, because I'm running a little bit late. We'll chat after. Okay? So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, get settled, get grounded, take some breaths, and focus on peace. Fantastic. Ooh, we went a little bit longer than usual, but that's okay. It was really good. So I hope you guys are taking time out, taking some time for self-reflection, taking some ideas of where you want to go in the next 30 days. We're at the end of the month. I know that a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I blinked and we're already a month into the new year, and people get so wrapped up in time and space and numbers and what people say as, what's the word? Like gridding, mapping of all of the things that you want to be doing, and you get all these expectations and all these different things, and it's like, oh, I have my New Year's resolutions, I have the things I want to do before it gets nice out, depending on where you are, because I live where it snows, and so people have all these lists of things they want to do before it gets, thank you, I made that. Or this one my husband got, it's moonstone, and this one I made, it's moonstone and blue lace agate and labradorite. Thank you so much. But they want to know, like, they want to have all these lists of things to get done on what they need to be doing before it gets nice out, before they want to be by the pool, before they want to be doing this, they want to be doing that. And then they get to the end of this month and they have either dropped the ball and have gotten nothing done, or they're like working their way through the list, but they're not doing it 100%, or they're not doing it with the best of intention in mind, and they're surely not doing it because it makes them feel good. So if you're doing things that aren't making you feel good, stop. That is not a good place to be in. I know we all go to work and do all these things, and I work from home, so I get to do whatever I want. I kind of live a princess life, and I'm okay with that. But if you are going to a job that's not fulfilling you, find the thing that you love about that job so you can shift the energy when you go into that space. If you have to be doing things that are not of your highest truth or that are not your passion, find the thing that lights it up and aligns it with your passion. Not everyone has a blessing to be going to the job that they absolutely adore and love all of the things that are of that job and of that time and of that space that they devote into that space and time. But if you are not married to your job and you're not in love with it and it's not your sole purpose, find the light. Find the silver lining so you can shift your energy. Oh no, yes, well, sometimes that is a blessing in disguise. I actually got hurt at work and became disabled, and it put me on the path of the best job I've ever had in the world. And like, you probably, now that you're sitting in your space, you were seeing little things going off that were saying, maybe it's time for you to go. And you were like, no, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. And then all of a sudden you were like, I'm laid off. And you're like, all my prayers were answered. Yes, exactly. Look, you're literally saying that, which is fantastic. And now you want to be making sure you're finding, where's the silver lining? What's it going to allow you to do? Where is it going to allow you to go? What's it going to allow you to put into yourself so that you can grow others around you? And if you're in that job that doesn't fulfill you, that you're not in love with, what are the things that it's teaching you that you're going to be able to turn into lessons to grow into the purpose and your life purpose and your soul purpose and all of those things? What are the things that it's putting you in contact with? Who is it creating a network with? Who is it growing you into the person you need to become to achieve the goal that you really want? Everything happens for a reason, and everything puts you in a different direction or into a space for a situation and a lesson and whatnot. And if you can find that, even in the drudgery of a job that you don't really want to show up to, you can utilize that to your benefit. If you can find just one thing every day, like, oh, maybe on your way into work you get to listen to an amazing podcast that you wouldn't be able to listen to if you weren't commuting to work. Or maybe you get to take this time and while you're at work, you're learning all these managerial skills, or you're learning all of these accounting skills, or you're learning all of these, some type of skill that when you get to the space where you're like, this is the job I want, this is what I really want to be doing with my life, this is how I see my life unfolding and how I can touch other people's lives with this work, you can turn around and go, I now have all the tools, I now have all the fortitude, I now have all the outlook and all of the things that I need. I have the people, I have the skills, I have the space, I have the idea, and now it's just go time, right? And so as we're leaving January and moving into that space, I want to share that because a lot of people, they write these lists. I'm getting back to the list. See, I do the full circle. And they write all these lists and they get to the end of the month and they're like, I didn't even start some of these things. Or maybe I started them and I was really good for 2 weeks and then I dropped the ball. And then they start beating themselves up. And that is not good. Don't beat yourself up because that energy doesn't, one, it's not of service of you, and two, you didn't start those things because they weren't truly in your heart's desire to make it happen. And when that happens, you need to reevaluate what was your true heart desire. If you were like, I'm going to go to the gym every single day, because a big one for New Year's resolutions is to lose weight, and people go, I'm going to go to the gym. Well, if you haven't gone to the gym in a year or longer or ever or whatever, and you're really deconditioned, going to the gym every day is not the way to start. Just going to throw that out there. You don't wake up tomorrow and go, I'm going to run a marathon this afternoon. Watch me go. You do like a couch to 5K, or you start the day with, I'm going to do 15 jumping jacks, or I'm going to do 5 burpees, or I'm going to do like a walk around the block. Start with an achievable goal, right? Because when you set yourself up for failure and then you fail, you just proved yourself right. And so that's not something that anybody wants to do. And when we come into this space of moving into February, a lot of people are like, and I give up. Well, reevaluate your goals. Reevaluate the things you want to be doing. Reevaluate, was it really in your heart to be like, oh, I want to get healthy? Because maybe it really isn't. Maybe you're like, I want to get healthy, but I want to do it in a way that serves me, not a way that makes me miserable, not a way that challenges me to the point where I'm not challenged, I'm actually feeling drudgery from it. And I know that's kind of a tangent and everything, but it's clearly what the message is today. So, I don't know about you guys, but on the day after the full moon, I cleaned my whole house because I saged and did all of that stuff yesterday, but today was really clean, put away all the things and wash all the things, and I do that and kind of take a low morning and I kind of do my work in the afternoon. And I tend to be more productive in the afternoon anyway, but I find that I was going through my lists and things and that was coming up. I had a bunch of things I was looking at doing and I was like, oh, why am I going to do those things? They don't really light me up. They don't make me feel amazing. So I'm just saying reevaluate what you got going on. Check it out. See if it's really in alignment with you. Ooh, excuse me. And then utilize this energy to really make that thing that you really, really want and you really want to do move to the next space. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you guys are taking advantage of all this amazing energy, and I hope that I didn't ramble too long for you. I just always say before I get on, let me speak to somebody who is going to hear the message that I have to share. And so I appreciate each and every one of you, and it is a blessing to be able to share this space with you and to have you be so fulfilling and connected to shifting the collective consciousness and making meditation part of your daily life so that you can make the world a better place. I love you. I will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern.